What's up, Team Handsome Guy? It's your boy Ryan back with another YouTube video, and today I'm back in my studio. Unlike yesterday's video, which was taken and filmed on my couch while I was drinking a nice Bud Light. If you missed that video, I talked about the power of environmental exposure, and I highly suggest you check that out and learn about why it pays you over and over and over again to surround yourself with smart people and go to things that get you out of your comfort zone and basically just put yourself in the room with people that are doing big shit. So I talked about that yesterday. I'll link that below. Watch that if you haven't. But today I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about your social media accounts and more or less what you're putting on your social media accounts and how it's kind of affecting your overall image and presence as a brand, which I've also done videos in the past about your style is your brand and how you treat yourself. You should always be thinking about yourself as a brand first. Now, this isn't a video about how to make money with social media, use this. I'm not trying to say that, but I want you to just kind of start thinking differently, okay? Because everything you put on your Instagram, everything you put on your Facebook, everything if you upload videos to YouTube, all of that is searchable by Google and makes you, people look for this stuff and they're judging on that. Just like it is with your style, like I talked about in your style is your brand, how you wrap yourself up, how you put yourself in a package matters to the world, and you're judged instantly. And especially if you're doing anything where you're trying to sell anything online or sell anything with brick and mortar, there's a reason why Yelp reviews and people Google businesses and things of that nature. When they want to do business with somebody or they are searching for somebody to do business or to buy a service or whatever it may be, they are Googling you, and what's popping up is your social media account. So with that said, that's kind of like a caveat to what I'm going to get into to talk to you. And today's video is more or less a story. It actually involves myself, my good friend Jason Capital, and social media legend, which is Dan Bilzerian. Now, I wish I was at this party, but my boy Jason, I got this on a third party type of story because I was talking to my friend JC, and he was at a party with Dan Bilzerian. He's actually friends with Dan Bilzerian, and it's 1 a.m. I guess, and it was lots of girls there, but everybody was talking, and Dan and JC were talking, and social media got brought up. And Dan made a comment that JC then kind of told to me, which kind of clicked, okay? And that comment was, and I got it written down, I don't want to mess it up, because I'll never forget the text message combo I was having because something switched, and I really started taking my Instagram and my Facebook and my YouTube and everything a little bit more serious. Not that I wasn't doing that before, because you guys find me on social media, you guys are following me on social media. Everything I do is basically out there for the world to judge and see. So I'm used to this type of thing. But it made me start thinking about other people, like my friends. And the comment was, from Dan to Jason, was all people get social media wrong. They think it is about, finding friends and connecting. And all it is about is marketing yourself, because if you're not doing it, somebody else is going to be doing it to you. Now, I can write that verbatim as to what it is, but basically what he was saying was that yes, you can use social media to connect and meet friends and talk to people, but in reality, this is like your highlight reel. It's like your cover letter. It's your resume. It's what people see first before they do anything, whether they want to be your friend, whether they want to invest in your company, whether they want to invest in you, whether they want to buy a product. It does not matter what you are doing. Your social media accounts and the brand and your persona, not only the way you dress, is being judged, okay? And that to me is so powerful. And so many people are fucking that all up, and they're posting dumb shit and they're making themselves look bad. And like I said, it doesn't matter if you're trying to be an entrepreneur, because I'm holding a conference. I'm going to be releasing tickets on Tuesday, which let me get the date right because I messed that up in the video yesterday. So today is Sunday the 25th when I'm watching this. I got my phone right here. Tuesday the 27th at 8 a.m. I'm releasing, and I'm opening up the doors to the first ever Icon Live. And it's the whole point of the conference and the seminar that I'm putting on is turning yourself and treating yourself as a personal brand, something that makes money. You are an asset, okay? And the internet and social media is so powerful, and you can manipulate this type of stuff. You can manipulate what people see. You can manipulate what they look at first and how you are being judged instantaneously by how you set up your social media accounts. Now, obviously, if you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to grow a business online, this is crucial. But you may be sitting there thinking oh, I'm just an employee and I want to maybe walk up the corporate ladder. Well, let me tell you this, okay? If you're going to go for a promotion, there's a good chance your upper level management or boss is probably searching you. He's probably friends with you on Facebook. He's probably following you on Instagram. What you're posting there matters. Now, let me ask you this. regardless of what you're trying to do, if you have really cool photos and you generally look like you're a really cool guy who's doing cool stuff, and this isn't like, you don't have to have pictures like Dan Bilzerian of like 15 girls while shooting a machine gun. Like, there's a reason that's cool, but it's probably not going to get you a better job. But if you're show pictures of you doing like public outreach, like you're speaking in public about topics, you have a passion, you're making cool videos about what you're doing on the weekends, or you're making cool little edits of you and your family, whatever, that shit registers to the people that are about to give you a raise, maybe give you a promotion, or if you want to switch companies, all that shit matters. And I'm not saying you have to turn your Instagram into this huge thing, but be a little more calculated with what you're putting on social media. Be a little more calculated about if you're drunk and you're about to type something on Facebook, because yes, you can delete it, but if the wrong people see it, you're being judged, and that is judgment. And it's just like wearing a bad outfit or making a bad first impression. It's hard to get rid of that bullshit. It doesn't just go away. So, kind of got off on a rant there, but either way, some of the things I like to do, I really like to focus on Instagram. If you guys follow me on Instagram right now, I'm doing a lot of cool stuff with Instagram stories. And there's a reason I'm putting a lot of time into those. And I will get into all of that in detail at Icon. But for the most part, I want to portray myself as like, I just make cool videos and it's entertaining to watch. And my following from doing these stories has grown exponentially. I was getting like 200 views a story, which is like terrible. But now I'm getting like over 1,000 every day. And that's only in the last month and a half. And so these things, and I started noticing who was following them and the names of people. And you would recognize a lot of people. A lot of big name people are following my stories and they watch every single day. And now, obviously, right now I'm not making any money from those whatsoever. But I know in the future, because somebody has watched my stuff over and over, they feel like they have a relationship with me. As long as I'm not being a douchebag and I'm putting up good stuff, they are going to remember that. So you can treat your social media accounts as a tool, as a way to manipulate yourself to get whatever you want, whether it's meet better people, whether it's make more money, whether it's to sell your own products, whether it's to sell other people's products, whether it's to drive customers into your brick and mortar store, whether it's just to make yourself get laid on the weekends. And there's another one. I know a lot of you guys follow me for style, but if you're posting good pictures, you dress well and you're looking cool, women look at that shit. Like, it's the first thing they do. The first thing they do is they look up your Facebook account. And if it's private, which most people's are, they go right to Instagram. Okay? And they're going to probably follow you, and they're probably going to look. Or if you have that private, I don't really recommend you have that private. But, they're going to see, and they're going to judge you. Like, does this guy look like a fucking tool, or is this guy cool? I don't know. Let's look at his Instagram. And they're judging you. So, that's it for this video. And I wanted to share this because yesterday's video, I talked about the power of environmental exposure and how going to live events and surrounding yourself with better people can really elevate your life. And tomorrow I'm opening up the doors to Icon, which is my first ever live event. It's going to be awesome. It's going to sell out. I'm taking 20 seats. I've already sold out close to half of them because I have a private membership site, which is called the Handsome Guy Insiders. I released this to them yesterday, so they had a 3-day head start because I want to give them the early bird. And so probably by the time I open the doors tomorrow, which is Tuesday at 8 a.m., Tuesday the 27th, it will most likely sell out very quickly. So if you want to get on that, there's a couple things you can do. First off, if what I'm talking about resonates with you, if you want to turn yourself into a personal brand, you want to make the type of income like $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month, leveraging yourself, because that is what I've been able to do. If you're following me on YouTube, you can see I have 25,000 subscribers. That's not all I have. I also have a Facebook group with 7,000 members that are active and engaged. I have an Instagram account that has 5,000 followers, but I get about 1,000 views on my stories, okay? Think about that engagement. I have friends with over 100, 150,000 followers. They get like 1,000 views on their stories. It's all about engagement. It's about putting yourself in front of the right people to get the outcome that you choose. And a lot of people fuck that up, okay? And I'm going to be teaching all this at Icon. I'm also going to be going over some style stuff. I'm also going to be going over exactly how I do my video editing. You can see my studio. But I will release all this information tomorrow, Tuesday at 8 a.m. You're going to get a video. It's going to show you all about Icon. This is an application-only process. I'm not accepting everybody. So if you're interested, you're going to see some links below this video. One's to join the Handsome Guy Secrets Facebook group. Check that out if you're not a member. You're missing out anyways. There's also another link down there. You can join my email list. Both of those we'll find out first, how many seats are available and what's left. But I look forward to teaching this stuff, and it's next level information that nobody is teaching, because nobody is teaching people how to really manipulate their personal brand, show it on social media to get what they want. Like I said, regardless if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to be like a fashion guy on Instagram, if you want to be a guy that gets laid on the weekends by hot chicks, if you want to be a local celebrity, if you want to get a promotion at your current job, it doesn't matter. Icon will help you get what you want. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But if nothing from this video, think before you post on social media. Calculate that shit. Make it work for you, because if you don't do it, somebody else is going to do it to you, like Dan Bilzerian said. That's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Peace.